entertainment first in the morning. And we saw you at the party there. We were hanging out.
You know, I like you two at parties because you like to hang out at the food stationery tables with me.
Yeah.
You like to eat the donut. Well, Jeff, you weren't, but Caroline.
And I'm at the bar.
That is true. I can vouch for that. That's
I'm at the bar.
It's a divide and conquer
Donuts.
strategy. One goes to the food, the other gets the drink. So.
what we do.
Okay, let's start with Clooney. He got candid on Kimmel the other night. He is renowned for his pranks, and he revealed a great one.
Okay, so I didn't even know you could do this. So George Clooney is actually a prankster. So he would pretend to be Bill Clinton or Brad Pitt. He would send stationery to his favorite or famous actor friends, pretending he was either Bill Clinton or Brad Pitt. So how does this happen? So Jimmy Kimmel received a letter from Bill Clinton, an actual letter. He had it replicated, sent it to George Clooney, and then George Clooney used that stationery with like an embosser stamp and everything from Bill Clinton and sent it to every single one of his friends that he could think of. He would pretend to be Bill Clinton and say, I just watched your movie on a plane. And he would usually pick like one of their worst movies. So he said a lot of people usually would figure out it was him. But the big one that would really get people is he would pretend to be Brad Pitt. How he had Brad Pitt stationery, how that worked, there's some details there. But he famously sent it to Tom Cruise, pretending he was Brad Pitt. And he said, hey, we're thinking of doing an interview with the Vampire 2, which Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise starred in the first one. Except this time, I want to star as your character, Lestat. And apparently Tom bought it and called him up and was like, yeah, that's fine. We can switch characters. And apparently Brad Pitt was like, what are you talking about? So George Clooney is known as a prankster, and it kind of makes me love him even more. I want to be his best buddy, and I want to hang out with him in Italy with his beautiful...
Yeah, the line forms to the left for that.
Right, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just, sign my name up. And then Lady Gaga, who is gearing up to do press for Joker Folie à Deux. I'm going to be interviewing her this weekend. I'm very excited. She actually was on an episode of What's Next? The Future with Bill Gates, and she addressed a rumor that, I would say plagued, I guess, but it was just something that went around the internet that she was actually a man. And this was a rumor that she said followed her all in her 20s. Any interview, any tour she was on, there was imagery online that had been doctored, and she had chosen not to really address it. And she's explaining why she never addressed this rumor. She's saying, the reason why I didn't answer the question is because I didn't feel like a victim with that lie. And I thought, what about a kid who's being accused of that, who would think that a public figure like me would feel shame? And I remember this. I remember, and I would hear it and be like, what is this? And I kind of forgot about it. But for her, in every interview, people were asking, this is a real thing for her. So I kind of love that she didn't really answer those questions, and only now she's addressing it.
Yeah, for sure. And she raises a great point. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you interview her this weekend.
I know. Let's go back to that. Yes, I fly tomorrow, and we're going to have an interview with her, which is really exciting. And then we'll bring it back on the show.
Yeah, awesome. Look forward to that coming up on TMS. And Morgan, thank you for this.
Thanks.